Hey, Coach Lee here, a licensed cycling coach and certified nutritionist, bringing you 5 things that you need to know in cycling health endurance this week. Number 1, testosterone. Yeah, wild that it is not included on most biomarker panels from your general practitioner. It is a cheap test. It's like 15 bucks. I offer to all athletes that I work with. And yeah, it's important. So here we go. We had a guy he's 54 years old. He's been getting blood work done, his whole life. And he finally at age 54 got his blood work and particularly his testosterone taken, and 324, which is pretty low. Within 3 months of just natural supplementation, he was able to bring this up to 597. So this is 324 from last September. This is 597 from just the other day. The message is get large biomarker panels, testosterone, vitamin D, B12, uric acid, fasted insulin, HbA1c. There are all these great biomarkers out there. Reach out if you have any questions, but I would love to get you dialed in on all this. It can make a difference. What if this athlete had been, had his testosterone tested 10 years ago? He could now be, through natural means, just, lifestyle changes, some supplemental changes, be, at age 54, pushing 1,000 for his testosterone. That would be key. Number 2, efficiency factor. One of the methods one of the things that I test, that I really track through this foundation period is your efficiency factor. So here's an athlete, and we can see that we have this yellow line is what we're tracking, and that her efficiency factor is going up over these past 3 months that she's been with me. Now, her key event is not until November of next year. She's racing for the Deaf Olympics in Japan, going for all the glory, representing United States cycling, and so it's going to be a great event. And so I really want to track all this stuff. Now, what is efficiency factor? Basically simplified, it is how many watts you can do per heartbeat. Your heartbeat's going to tap out, right? So my max heart rate on the bike, it's different for all 3 sports that I do, swimming, bike, running. It's different. But on the bike, I'm about 172. I'm tapped out. So what can you do is you can get stronger. You can increase your watts. You can increase how many watts you can do per heartbeat. And we track that over time. In Training Peaks, it's part of every single workout. But it doesn't make sense to track it every single workout. We want to track over time and what we would expect to see in a foundation period where everything is really super controlled, everything is dialed in, she's nailing her consistency, her efficiency factor is going up. So fantastic job, athlete. Number 3, this is one of my favorite charts of all time. Remember, every workout that we're doing, we're trying to attack, we're trying to develop certain physiology, okay? And so this chart comes from 2003. It's a fantastic chart developed by Andrew Coggin, legendary, founder, father, however you want to call him, of, this science of power, if you will. And here we have, basically levels 1 through 7 and the expected physiological adaptations within that you can get. Increased plasma volume, increased VO2 max, increased muscle capillarization, right? And that's one of the biggest lessons that I want my athletes to take away from all these workouts that we're doing is that, yeah, we're trying to hit numbers. Yeah, we're tracking those numbers, but in reality, all we're using, we're using the power meter as basically a portable metabolic cart where we can dial in pretty close to target specific physiological adaptations with every workout that you do. And in my coaching, I want my athletes to absolutely 100% understand this. All right, number 4, pedals. I ride with the Favero power meters, the Favero Assioma power meters. I've had them since 2019, and you can see that I had a pedal right? That chipped out, which makes my foot have way too much float on the back. So I simply ordered just the pedal replacement from Favero. They sent it. I swapped out the spine. The actual power itself, and in 3 minutes, right? It takes longer to gather your tools to do a pedal replacement than it actually does. So check those pedals, check your equipment. I didn't realize that happened. And I was just wondering, why does my foot have so much float? And I wrote on it a few weeks and not really exploring why that was. I thought I had a cleat problem. I looked at my cleats. It wasn't my cleat. In fact, I just had a chipped out pedal. Replace those pedals. Look at them. The pedal for the Faveros are really super easy to replace. It takes longer to gather your tools than actually to do the actual process of replacing that pedal. Number 5, the Performance Pancake. I love when I have a workout, 2 hours or longer, I love to do some extra carbs. And so I really want some healthy carbs that kind of give me this full feeling. I don't like to be hungry when I go into a workout. So I love this Performance Pancake. Basically, it's 2 pasture raised eggs. It's an organic banana. It's a half of cup steel cut oats, all organic. It's organic cinnamon to taste, right? You can throw a bunch of cinnamon in there. And then I got a great ceramic pan that I cook this on. And I put organic virgin coconut oil on that. And that's, what I keep it to, to cook it in. And boom, it's done. It tastes fantastic. I put grass-fed butter on top of that and organic maple syrup. And that's about as healthy of a carb-loading pancake that I can think up. But it's great. I love them. I've been doing them for years. And if I do that like an hour or 2 before a workout, I'm rock solid for that workout. It really does great. I don't have these for 1 hour workouts or 1.5 hour workouts. Just my longer workouts, I will do one of these. Thanks, everybody.